For some of the most pivotal years of my life, tears were tucked back and hidden behind a masquerade of being tough, being a warrior, someone who could hustle, work hard, and get things done. But it wasn't until I started to get more in tune with who I really am that things took off in my business. Welcome to I Might Cry, a podcast exploring how heart, mind, body, and spirit are all deeply woven into the way we do business. With guest interviews from experts in business strategy, therapy, emotional intelligence, the human body, and so much more. I'm your host, Elizabeth Marks of Almond Leaf Studios. I've been capturing luxury weddings around the globe for decades and now have the privilege of educating others on how to build and grow profitable business doing what they love. I'm on a journey of self-discovery, of becoming more of the uniquely beautiful, messy, and complex human that I was created to be, and I want to invite you to do the same. Join me on this adventure of uncovering the walls we've built that keep us stuck in patterns of limitation so that we can journey into living life with arms and hearts wide open. Let's venture into this together. All right, today I'm fresh off of an amazing session with one of my mentors, coaches, healers. I don't even know how to describe her. She's just phenomenal, and I always leave just feeling amazing. And I wanted to record this and share this with you because we talked a ton about my course, my program, The Art of Booking. Now, this is a course that I've had on repeat for the last, 4 years or so, and it was birthed out of a place of so much lost hope and then restored hope, if that makes any sense. Almost like a death and resurrection, like the near death of a dream, of not just the dream of like financial success because we came near bankruptcy in that moment, but also the death of like a dream of pursuing my life and creating a life as an artist, as a creative, the dream of being successful, the dream of seeing all of the things that I desire like come to fruition in a way that allowed me to also be present with my children. Gosh, I just remember that season of life, and it was just so hard and intense. And just to tell you like a glimpse from where I was then to where I am now, like it just feels like in a completely different lifetime. My daughter Jaden is 6 years old at the time of recording this, and she was like a newborn baby when we were going through all of that. I remember some really, really intense, hard conversations, where I was just like bawling in the kitchen, thinking about like, we may have to give up our house. We may have to sell everything. I may have to go back to working a 40+ hour a week cubicle job that I hate. My journey before starting Almond Leaf Studios, I was a graphic designer in a cubicle for a little while, and I hated it. I hated every minute of being there. Was I good at it? Sure, maybe, I don't know, but I hated it. It was not my truly aligned purpose in life. Gay Hendricks has a book called The Big Leap, and he talks about the different zones that we can operate in and how most of us will end up operating in the zone of competence or the zone of excellence, but very few of us get to the zone of genius. And when I read that book a couple of years ago, I just started to marinate on like, what is my zone of genius and am I operating in it? And let me tell you this, you guys, this course, this program, The Art of Booking, like this is my zone of genius, like communicating and holding space for those of you who are in need of some support, in need of help. Maybe you just want support. Maybe you don't even need support. Maybe your business is like killing it, but you're like, she seems to have something going on. Like, let's see what we can do. Let me just give you evidence of like how much has changed in my life. At that point, when my daughter was really little and things got really rough and really shaky and scary and uncomfortable financially. And that point in my life, I was working like, so many, maybe 60 hours a week. My days and nights were like all mixed up, dealing with a baby, it was chaos. There was so much chaos, zero money coming in, so much stress, like anxiety attacks, panic attacks, like so much uncertainty. My nervous system was so disrupted. It was pretty unbelievable when I think back on it. Fast forward to now where I am today, and I reflected recently on the fact that my wedding business, Almond Leaf Studios, runs with only like a couple hours a week of my time invested in it. My team handles everything. And that business alone hits multiple six figures for the last couple of years. Like, this stuff is mind blowing, you guys. In a couple hours a week, I've set up this business to run itself, and I am still overseeing it and managing it. And yes, I still show up and I shoot weddings myself, but my team handles the rest. And I don't say this just to like piss you off or rub you the wrong way or to trigger you and be like, oh, it must be nice. You know, you can feel free to just tell me to go F off. Like, this is a wild new version of my reality. And it happened very quickly. And this is why I love teaching this stuff, because the thing that is responsible for taking us from where we were to where we are today is the booking system that we implemented. It has now become the booking system that I've taught for years and years, and thousands of people have gone through the masterclass, the free training that I offer, A Path to Profit. If you are not in it, if you have not registered for it, get yourself in there, get yourself signed up. It will change the way that you think about business. There are hundreds of people have gone through my actual program, and here's the deal. I am more fired up and more excited about it this year than I ever have been before, because I am adding in such insane levels of support so that you can deal with not just the strategy piece, but the mindset piece as well. I want to give you not only like, here's what you need to do, here's how you can implement it, here's how you can change things, but I want to journey with you as you walk through implementing that and figuring out like what pieces of this feel aligned for me. Because I'm not here to sell you some like, well, this is like a very formulaic approach, and if you don't follow my exact system of like A plus B equals C, then no wonder you don't get C because you didn't do A. Like, shame, shame, shame. I'm not here for that. I'm not interested in that. In fact, I actually despise that. I hate when that happens. I really deeply, it just feels gross and I do not like it. What I am interested in is handing you like, here's the system. This is the thing that I have seen work for me and for hundreds of other people as well. Now you try it on. You see what fits. How do we need to tailor this to you? What do we need to tweak? What hems do we need to take in? What do we need to let out? How can we make this fit and feel even better for you? How can we take this strategy and bring it into total alignment, like in a truly embodied, like it feels good in your body as you install and implement this? And as you begin to attract all your new ideal clients, as you begin to raise your rates and you begin to book clients higher than you ever have before, there's gonna be mindset stuff that pops up. There are patterns and beliefs and limiting beliefs and limitations that we have, some of them from our own upbringing, from our own childhood, and some of them have been passed down from generations before us, and they actually have nothing to do with you. You were just born into it. So that stuff is gonna come up, and I expect it to. And I want it to. Because when it bubbles up, then we can hold space for you. We can lovingly say, bring that here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it when you're triggered by somebody else in the program who did one little thing and all of a sudden is booking 10K weddings or 20K weddings, and you're over here struggling with a 2K wedding, right? Like, let's talk about it when you've been working so hard and putting so much value in the hard work that you've been doing, and nobody's showing up to knock down your door to get in. I want to hold space for all of us to come together to walk alongside each other through booking season. This is why I'm so excited about this particular year of the Art of Booking. I'm hosting it all completely live. I'm revamping a lot of the content that's inside the program, and I'm hosting weekly group sessions, group coaching for everybody who's in there to show up and just be a fly on the wall. Keep your camera off if you desire, be hidden, or show up and take up space and stretch yourself in that way. Come on camera. You can pop in a question. You do whatever feels comfortable to you and to your nervous system. This is about you having the most insane, luxurious levels of support. It's literally like you have to try to not see progress, to not have success, if you want to get in this program, if you get yourself into the art of booking, you will see change. You will. If you show up and you do the work, you will see change because this stuff will change you. It is always, for me, the marriage of strategy and mindset. How do we marry those two together? How do we add peace and profit? Peace to me is time freedom, financial freedom. It is the ability to be luxurious and incredible and abundant and amazing and feel so free with your time because you have so much cushion built in. That's what this is all about. If you are not in the art of booking, get yourself in there. I promise you, this is going to be one of the greatest engagement seasons you've ever had. Just the collective energy alone of all of us showing up together week after week, making it easy, letting ourselves relax into pleasure, into joy, into ease, soaking up the abundance. It's just so good. It's one of my favorite things ever. If you're not in the art of booking, get yourself in there. I want to walk you through more of my journey, learning how I came from near bankruptcy back to multiple six figures with this business in just a couple hours a week. And if you haven't signed up yet for the Path to Profit workshop, make sure you do so. Link in bio, link all over the place. We'll link it everywhere. Just do it. Just show up. And if you have questions or reservations, please tell me. I would love to have a chat with you and to hear what's going on in your heart, in your business, in your mind, what's going on in your world, and what you do or do not think how it would be beneficial for you. Sending you off with so much love this week. If you have questions about booking your ideal clients, any kind of high ticket client, wedding related or not, DM me. I'd love to chat. Have a good one.
If you enjoyed this podcast today, do us a favor and hit subscribe and then leave us a review. If you're looking for more, you can find us at almondleafstudios.com or on Instagram at almondleaf. Remember, you are enough. You are love, you are light, and you are worthy simply because you exist.